Hi, Miss Ashley. This is Les Winters. Little testimony I was going. Hi, Miss Ashley. This is Les Winters. Little testimony I was going to give you there on last Sunday was that this stuff has helped my hands. I used to be able to tell when it was going to rain because the arthritis get to hurting in my hands. My wife used to have to put rub on it and gloves on my hands to keep them so that they would stop hurting. But since I've been taking this now for about 2 months, month and a half, I've noticed that my hands don't hurt like that anymore. So at least it's helping. Thank you for this here, though. Have a good day.
Hi, Yana. It's Rosa Alvario. This is my video in regards to the X39. I have been taking the X39 since November, and I could tell you I'm feeling better and better as time goes by. I had tremendous pains in my legs that I could hardly walk. I even got a plaque for a disability. But after taking the patches, the X39, the pain has gone away. I can walk, and my diabetes numbers have gone down somewhat, and my hair has grown. As you can see, it's bushy. I was losing a lot of hair, and I had a lot of bald spots. But since using X39, my hair has grown, and some parts of it is black, which is really weird because I'm 77 and I should be all gray. Also, my face, I had these old age spots that are brown. My face is now getting lighter. So I recommend X39. And I love the Eon, I think that's how you call it. I use it at night for sleeping, and I sleep like a baby. Don't listen to all these negative people and religious people who say this is wrong, it's a sin. It's not true. It's not a sin, and it's not wrong. It's right. And I even asked the Lord, and he said, it's okay. Well, thanks, everybody. God bless you all.
Right.
How is your sister doing?
Yeah,
She's doing much better. The doctor has taken her off 2 of the medications she had been on because she doesn't need them anymore. And he cut a 3rd one down to 1/3 of what she was taking. So she's doing awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
My
She's
aunt
doing
with
awesome.
dementia is the same. She is almost completely reversed.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's so fantastic.
This is with using the patches. He's cut her medicines down. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yes.
So,
the patches are helping her Parkinson's to the point that the doctor felt it for her best interest to cut down or cut 2 of the medications out completely and cut down on the 3rd one.
that is incredible. So when you observe her, what do you see? Like, I'm just curious, what is better? Are her tremors better? Is she in less pain? Like, do you know?
Pain was a big one. And that's the one he cut down to 1/3 of what she was taking. The other 2 were for balance and better muscle control. Her balance is much better, and her muscle control is much better.
Wow.
This is completely incredible.
My husband had a stroke and open heart surgery and was on life support for 3 months. And he was not doing well, not walking as well. His balance is still off. So we got it. And one of the things that in November, he had a 70% blockage in his neck. They told me when he had open heart surgery, there was a risk. With the blood thinners, he could have another stroke. That increases it. But the other thing is the fact that he has, the blockages that puts him at a high risk to have another stroke. So we knew that all this time, 70%. So they said, we need, now that we've got him pretty much stable as far as they think, We're worried about putting him under, but we got to run another scan. So the doctor saw swelling in his leg and said, I don't like this immediately. This was just a couple weeks ago. I need you to go over and get a scan. So we go over there and get a scan, and he goes, I really don't like this leg at all. So the next day I came back and he said, I really don't know what to say to you, but there is no blockage at all. None. And he'd been on it, I can't remember, a couple weeks maybe. I'm not really sure the time frame. I didn't really care about time frame. I just couldn't believe. And they were like looking at me, and I'm like, how can this be? Like, I didn't even think about the patch at all, to be honest with you. I just said, but this is impossible. You just told me this in November. So of course I was so happy. And then I didn't really dawn on me until I talked to Steve, and I said, oh my gosh. So I decided that I was going to do it. So my biggest challenges is I've had chronic sinuses, and I've also had chronic joint pain. No matter what I've ever done, doctors like, oh, you're just going to have this for the rest of your life. Well, that's not an answer for me. I'm not that kind of a person. So yes, I've done things that have helped, but nothing like what the Life Patch has done for me. The first couple weeks, I can tell you, the mucus in my sinus, there was so much mucus, and I'm like, why is this happening? Well, there's none. I can breathe clear back to my sinuses now, like you would not. I've never been able to do that. And my joint pain, which I've had joint infusions, fusions done on my hands. I've had them done on my feet, and I need knee surgery, a joint replacement. Well, guess what, guys? I can go out there and run. I can actually run. So I'm telling you.
That sinus thing, because I know Lisa's had this sinus issue for a long, long time as well. Yet that is incredible.
So the people don't know, they know I've had 39 surgeries done to my sinuses. So I don't have hardly any bone in there. So for this to really I can't even wait. Now, Dr. Du is my favorite guy in the world, because he was the only doctor that believed I had something wrong, and he found MRSA in my sinuses. I went through a year of heavy duty treatments. So let me tell you, when I can't wait to see him and see the look on his face, when he looks inside my sinuses and sees everything's looking good, I'll let you guys know what he says.
Yes. Tape recording, Lisa.
Yeah, you're right. I was really skeptical, and Steve can tell you, I was really skeptical, wasn't I, Steve? I was really because I've been in networking for many, many years, and I don't jump on board with anything like that. I just don't. It's just not me. I research, I do things, but I will have to tell you guys, I'm very impressed.
Hero product for sure.
Yep. We got a caller here. Panel. We got JP in Chicago. Good morning, JP.
Yeah, hey guys, I've been using X39 and the patches for a month now, and very successful. I want to give a story I gave to my dad. He had the mix-up with his pharmaceuticals the other day. He didn't have his proper blood medication, so I had to go. It was a big mix-up, and in the old days, I worked for Big Pharma, where I'd had big drug crates to all the old people's homes, and there's a big profit margin on seniors in terms of pharmaceutical vaccination. We go down that road, but I think that's bad medicine today. Modern medicine is all about profit and Big Pharma. So anyways, I gave him one of those I got a sampler package of Aegon, AEON, and I shit you not, he was running around on his little walker. His energy level was better just from one little patch, and he's 90. So I noticed that difference within a few hours. He was moving with me faster, talking to people, and he was having vivid dreams of his friends that passed away. So that was just an experience with one new person in the last 24 hours.
So my name's Danielle. I'm a nurse practitioner here in Alabama. I've been in healthcare for over 25 years. I've been, in fitness, wellness, all the things. Had a little health scare about 10 years ago. I was working night shift. You know how that goes. Getting my 4th degree, doing all the things, not taking care of myself, eating crap, not working out as much, and had the thyroid storm hit and was diagnosed with Hashimoto's hypothyroidism. And that kind of started my health issues. So anyway, I was put on medicine, high doses of levothyroxine, and then it tumbled into other things. I suffered with insomnia, IBS with constipation, developed something called chronic idiopathic urticaria, which are chronic hives that cause anaphylaxis and severe asthma. I mean, I was doing EpiPens a couple of times a year to prevent, death. I mean, it was that serious. Got started on a biologic injection called Xolair, one in each arm, every 4 weeks for 9 years. Was in chronic pain, hips, joint, back, neck, shoulders, knee. I was a competitive gymnast, cheerleader my whole life, and it was just catching up to me. So I was on about 7 or 8 medications. Hated every bit of it. Got stupid COVID, had to get vaccines required for my employment or termination. So then developed hypertension and tachycardia from that. And was on a statin for hyperlipidemia, which they said it was familial genetic kind of thing because I always ate healthy, worked out, that sort of thing. But anyway, started patching a little bit over 6 months ago and went for my 6-month wellness visit today. I started patching. I was a one patch wonder. I started feeling like, okay, I have a little energy. More mental focus. I slept better, and I'm like, no, that's psychosomatic. It's in my head. It's not real. Day 2, day 3, same thing. And I'm like, okay, there's something to this. So I started tapering off my medications because my blood pressure normalized, my heart rate normalized. So tapered off of that, stopped that. Same thing for all my other medications, even tapered off the thyroid medications, stopped the biologic injections, and had my blood work. Of course, I did not inform my physician, so I don't recommend this, but I am a healthcare professional and I know a little bit more. So anyway, I was feeling great. Went to get labs last week, went to the doctor today. Blood pressure has been perfect. My resting heart rate's been in the 60s. Labs came back, CBC normal, kidneys normal, liver normal, my lipids, my cholesterol came down. My good cholesterol, HDL, was in the upper 70s, which they could not believe. My thyroid, TSH, was lower than it has been in 10 years off of medication. So, wow. I mean, I would not have believed. You're a healing machine, girl. I would not have believed it if it did not happen to me. I would have said it's bogus, it's snake oil. There's no way. But y'all, it's legit. It is legit.
Basically, when you look at medicine generally, whether it's using pharmaceuticals or natural substances, or just things that influence our systems, when you are able to use light waves of a narrow band of frequencies to do the work, that goes way beyond surgical precision in getting into the signaling system of our neuroanatomy, of our cell biology. And so the beauty of these patches is that there is not even any substrate or medicine that is absorbed. It's simply a emanation of that light wave frequency that triggers the natural biologic processes to restore the signal to once again derive stem cells, or whatever the particular patch does. And so it's so elegant in that way, and that makes it free of side effects. You have no unintended consequences. And I can tell you, Big Pharma with their petroleum-derived medications and so forth, we're all used to seeing long lists of potential side effects or complications from these medications. And so it's just very elegant, the technology, and by design, completely incapable of inducing any side effects or unwanted effects. This is just the beginning in the light signaling that's possible with this technology. It's just really exciting. It's groundbreaking.
I started in chiropractic back in the early 90s and ended up becoming a chiropractor, and then went on further in about 2009, started going more into the functional medicine. And then in 2015, I became certified as a functional medicine practitioner. And in 2017, I left my associateship where I was working at a functional medicine, chiropractic, physical therapy, thermography clinic. It was a total wellness clinic. And my husband and I started a natural medicine telehealth practice. And that's what we're doing now. So my whole career has been about supporting pathways and removing interference. Well, this again, it's a no-brainer. The technology proliferating the pathways that our creator already put in there.
Yes.
I mean, I had to add it to my practice. I feel like I would be violating my oath and doing harm if I wasn't offering this to people. But it'd be like them coming in for chiropractic care with an injury, and I adjust them, but I don't offer them the phototherapy cold laser that would help them get better faster.